Hello to everybody out there who's watching this video right now. I know a lot of you are going to find my story extremely hard to believe, and I don't blame you. If I was watching somebody claim these same things, I myself would most likely not believe them. However, I can assure you that what I am saying is true. It is not of my intention to deceive anybody. I simply want to spread a message about the future of humanity and where the world is heading. You may be asking, what do I know about the future? Well, I am a time traveler. I was part of a top secret program to send people forward in time. Now, this was in the 1990s. I was selected to be one of the test members of the program. There is secret time travel technology that is being hidden from you at this very moment. There are many technologies, in fact, that the public, like you watching this video, has no clue about. I wish to change that. I wish to make it so everybody out there knows what exactly is being hidden from you. Because it's not right. So I was selected to be part of this top secret program to send people forward in time. I myself was scheduled to be sent to the year 6000. Now, like I said, it's going to be very hard for a lot of you to believe that I myself have been in the year 6000, but I have. I've seen the way the world's changed, the technologies that have emerged. It would blow your mind if you only knew the technologies that existed in the year 6000. It would truly blow your mind. The world has changed so much. I just want to give you an idea of how much the world is going to have changed by the year 6000. So, I just want to leave you to think about this for 1 second. In the year 1899, there existed no airplanes. Do you think if you told someone from the year 1899 that we would have landed a man on the moon within the next 70 years, they would have called you crazy? So what I'm about to say may sound crazy, but I assure you it will come true, because I've seen it for myself. In the year 6000, there are a number of technologies and medical advances that would make our current state of living here in 2018 seem quite primitive. For example, we have found cures for innumerable amounts of diseases. A cure for cancer was found in the 2000s, that's all I can say right now. But in the year 6000, it truly is hard to believe how far the human race has come. In the year 6000, the ability to teleport will already been invented. Time travel will be open to the public, so anybody, granted they have enough money, can travel back in time to certain historical events and actually remain invisible so they can watch the events. For example, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, the Gettysburg Address. Many other prominent events throughout world history will be able to travel back in a way that we will not influence the actual events. We have invisibility technology, so the people of those times cannot see us and will be above in ships watching the actual events take place. In the year 6000, government itself has changed. We are no longer governed by people, but by artificial intelligence. This artificial intelligence is far smarter than humans, and it doesn't make the same emotional kind of decisions that humans make. And when humans make emotional decisions, sometimes they make them for the right reasons, but oftentimes they make them for the wrong reasons. And that is why this artificial intelligence will not be constrained by the same constraints human leaders are. The artificial intelligence will be able to predict things with 100% accuracy, and in the year 6000 we are in the process of spreading our consciousness throughout the universe. We upload our brains to computers so we can live forever. Now, they don't want me to tell you this. They don't want me telling you any of this, but they're especially not going to like what I'm about to show you. When I was in the year 6000, I managed to take a photograph of one of the major cities. Now, I cannot say which city, as it would lead to too influential change on the future, but I can show you the photograph. Let me get it right here. This is a photograph from the year 6000. I don't know if you can see, but that's a city. Now, you may notice that the actual picture itself is a little distorted. That is because in the time travel process, pictures tend to get distorted, as well as many other things. Some people actually have parts of their body distorted through the time travel process. I've seen how this has happened. We first began the tests on animals such as dogs and cats, sending them throughout time so they would appear in random places. But eventually it got perfected to the point where we can send humans into time. And there are actually plans about releasing time travel to the public in the year 2028. Now, I am aware that in your time there are a lot of predictions about artificial intelligence, many of them being bad. Now, we have actually been able to contain the artificial intelligence to a degree that it has not taken over humans. In the year 6000, artificial intelligence and humans are in the process of merging into one. Alright, now I am about to talk about a topic that's very sensitive to me, very dear to my heart. I wasn't sent into the future alone. I was sent with a friend. In the year 6000. In the year 6000, I was sent with a dear friend. I can't say his name. I don't want to say his name. It would expose who his family is today, but my friend was left in the year 6000. I know he's in a good place. The future, in a way, the future is like a utopia. So I know he's in a good place, but sadly, when we attempted to travel back, we weren't able to. And my friend, I just wish to see him one more time. One more time is all I want, but I know it won't happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's not going to be able to travel back. Now, what am I doing with my present life? Well, I currently reside in here. I want to thank you guys at Apex TV for coming out today, and talking with me. I do appreciate it. I'd like to thank you for distributing my story as well, because it needs to get out there for people to hear. It needs to. People need to know what secret technologies are being hidden from them. They need to know this about the secret projects in which are happening behind closed doors which nobody out there can see. People need to know about these things. And people need to be aware. And I just want to tell you, by the year 6000, many world issues have been solved, and it's a very good way of living. Now, my friend, he wasn't exactly imprisoned. What I mean by imprisoned is he accidentally uploaded his brain to a virtual reality server in which he cannot come out of. We didn't know it was permanent going in. He uploaded his brain to it, and he can't come out. So he's essentially living inside of a different reality in the year 6000. Now, it's a good place. He's in a good place right now. And eventually these brain upload technologies will replace what we think of as death. There will be no end to life and consciousness. We will be sending consciousness throughout the stars. And I just want to make everybody out there who's watching this right now aware that we have a very good future ahead of us. That is, if we keep innovating and we keep on the line that we're going right now, exponential growth is going to be our best friend in this. Think about where we as humans were just 100 years ago. Diseases took out some of our most loved ones. But in the future, that will happen no more. Now, you may be asking about overpopulation. Is that an issue? No, for a variety of reasons. Reason number one, we are able to actually shrink people to live in smaller cities and in smaller realities. And reason number two is that we're actually able to upload our brains to servers in which we can live out reality in different ways, in different places, and just live out reality in a different way. These computers are no smaller than atoms themselves. We're able to shrink computers down to that size in which we upload our brains, so space in the future is not an issue. We have infinite space. Now, that is the message I would like to tell you watching right now about the future. Now, I am living in because I'm living in hiding. Hiding because I know that after sharing the story, they're already going to know who I am. And they're going to look for me and try to find me and eliminate me, so I cannot tell any more to anybody. Now, that is why I'm living in, and I intend to live out my life here. And hopefully in 2028, when time travel is released to the public, I will be able to go once again to the year 6000 and upload my brain to that digital reality and once again meet my friend. Now, this is of my hope if I can remain alive, but I needed to tell